Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and everyone, especially those at the other side of the world. There is no time and space between us, there is only this present moment, and we are one. We are now on diary entry number 1006. O my Lord and God, you command me to write about the graces you grant me. O my Jesus, were it not for a clear command from my confessors that I am to write down what goes on in my soul, I would not, of my own choice, write a single word. And so if I do write about myself, it is at the formal command of holy obedience. O aking Panginoon at Diyos, inatasan mo akong isulat ang tungkol sa mga biyayang ipinagkaloob mo sa akin. O Jesus ko, kung hindi dahil sa malinaw na utos ng aking mga kumpesor na dapat kong isulat ang mga nangyayari sa aking kaluluwa, kung ako lamang masusunod ay hindi ko isusulat kahit isang salita nito. Kung magsusulat ako tungkol sa aking sarili, ito ay sa formal na utos ng banal na pagsunod. May mga bagay na hindi natin kontrolado, like this morning, I was connecting to the usual Facebook Live, but it says something went wrong all throughout sa iba't ibang Facebook pages ko, sa personal account, sa Front of Mercy. It all says something went wrong. May mga bagay talaga na we really cannot control. Pag sinabing something went wrong, may naging problema at the back end, no? But we could not, at this moment, we could not determine. And I still thank God because we still have other channels para makapag live stream. Yun nga lang, those who do not have a YouTube account would not be able to watch live. But we hope and pray that everything will be back to normal tomorrow. So we go back to 1006. Yung pagsunod sa pagsusulat, it would consume time. No? Gagamit ito ng oras mula doon sa the usual, no, na routine ni Faustina. Kumbaga, maglilinis siya, iyan sa umaga, magdadasal, maglilinis, all her routines, gagawin niya yun. And then, kailangan pa niya na maglaan ng oras in writing sa kanyang diary. So, in the past, nung wala pa siyang sakit, may mga araw na nasa-skip niya, no? But now that she was, so itong panahon na to, no, that she was hospitalized, every day she would write. May mga araw pa nga na 2-3 yung entries niya, no? Previously, I don't know if it was yesterday, dun sa 1005 yung the date was already March 1, 1937. So maybe this 1006 is still March 1, 1937. Because if you would go back, no, araw-araw yan meron. January 1, 2, 3, February 1, 2, 3, gano'n, no? Papansin nyo talagang everyday. Wala pa akong nakitang petsa na nag-skip, no? Walang petsa ngayon to, but ibig sabihin lang yan, the date was still the same, March 1, 1937. So she had more time to write because she was hospitalized. So syempre wala na siyang ginagawa doon. Hindi siya naglilinis. She was not attending to any chores in the convent because she was in the hospital. So nung una, she was sad. Nalulungkot siya that she was in the hospital. Siyempre, ikaw halimbawa, no, You are used to doing certain things in your life. Halimbawa, you are a teacher. Suddenly, kinailangan mo na hospital or anything, something happened to you, no? Di ka na makakapagturo. Hahanapin ng katawan mo yun. Kasi hindi mo na magagawa eh. Sanay ka, nagigising, maghahanda, ganito, ganyan, no? Then suddenly, hindi mo na nagagawa yun. So, halimbawa, malakas din ang katawan mo. You're not a teacher. You're doing other things in your life. You're used to doing so many things. Suddenly, nagkasakit ka. And you're confined to maybe in your bed or in your home. Basta hindi mo na nagagawa ang mga bagay na ginagawa mo. No? Dahil naninibago ka, you would be going into crisis. No? May mga bagay kang parang yung nagkakaroon ka ngayon ng mga uh, what do you call this? Naninibago, no? Yung katawan mo bigla kang hinahanap mo yung mga dati mong ginagawa. Tapos, syempre, magkakaroon ka ng emotional stress. Magkakaroon ka ng mga maraming attacks in yourself, anxiety, mga ganun, ano? Kasi nga you're not used to doing such things. Dati sanay kang nagbabanat ng buto. Biglang-bigla na stroke ka. Nasa bahay ka na lang, hindi ka na makalabas. And so, in the case of Faustina, hindi niya rin niya nagustuhan nung simula. No? But then she was able to realize that there is a purpose. There was a purpose. No? And one of the purposes that she realized was that she was given more time to write. Mas nakakapagsulat siya so that in the pages of her diary, during the last maybe 2 years in her life, dyan na puno yung diary ng entries. No, so we are in 1006. I think mga nasa diary entry 700 something tayo. Napupuno na yung diary niyan for the last 2 years of her life. Eh, nung nagsimula siya, hindi naman 1937, because she passed on in 1938. Kaya, nasabi niya dito that she was following a command to write it. Nung una, yung hesitation niya because saan ako kukuha ng oras? Paano ko aagawin ng oras? Pero basta sinabi lang ng Panginoon, just do whatever you're supposed to do and you will be given the time. Nabigyan naman siya ng time, lalo na nung the last part of her life. And so, ang isa pa ditong bagay, she was really having trouble is that yung mga sinusulat kasi nga niya ay mga bagay na highly sensitive. Iba nga dumaan siya doon sa ridicule, dumaan siya doon sa proseso na pinagbintangan siyang nababaliw. So the bishops did not believe, everyone did not believe. The only person who really supported her 100% was her spiritual director, si Father Michael Sopochko. And of course, yung kanyang superior, si Mother Superior Micaela. Pero, ganun pa rin, napakahirap magsulat or napakahirap magpalaganap ng isang bagay na nakikita ko si Jesus, nangyayari itong mga bagay na ito. It was really very difficult for her. So, yung kanyang pagsusulat, napakahalaga nun. Kasi at that point na hindi siya pinapaniwalaan ng maraming tao, susulat lang niya yan. So, it doesn't matter whether the people believe her or not. Basta isusulat lang. Kasi the purpose of writing these things in her diary made its purpose, no? Or nalaman lang malalaman lang ng kanyang kaluluwa. Actually, patay na siya. No? She did not live to see the effect or the outcome of writing everything in her diary. Hindi niya na yan nakita. Kasi kailan lang ba naman nabuksan ang diary na yan? Ang tagal. Hindi yan automatically after her death. Nabasa ng mga tao, no? It passed through several controversies, no? Maraming nagsabi na hindi totoo ang mga nakasulat sa diary. Everything, no? Kailan lang natin yan? Because of the maling translation ng diary, nakaabot sa Vatican, maling translation. So, it was banned. The Divine Mercy Devotion was banned. Ganun yung inabot niya. So, mahabang pinagdaanan. But good thing it was written, it was documented. Because it was documented, we have something to read on, to refer. Nung meron tayong pwedeng i-refer. Hindi ito katulad nung mga tinatawag na word by mouth lang, no? Kasi pag word by mouth lang, subject to loss of information yon. No, may nawawalang information along the way kasi nga word of mouth lang, hindi siya nakasulat. Hindi katulad kapag nakasulat kung ano, ayan, eto yung sinulat, eto yung nakalagay. It may be subject to different interpretations, but bali-balik rin man, yan yung nakasulat. Kasi kapag salita lang, no? Are you familiar with the game Pass the Message, no? Kapag nagpapass ng message, 'di ba, mapapansin mo doon sa dulo iba na yung kwento. No, katulad din ng kwento sa kapitbahay mo, narinig mo, binasa mo doon sa kumari mo, iba na yung interpretasyon ng kumari mo. Yung kumari mo, kinuwento na naman sa susunod, iba na naman yung naging content ng storya. So, hindi na pa-preserve yung original story. So, this is the value of Faustina's writing on her diary kasi meron tayong na pagsasanggunian, in English, reference. We have a reference when we read the diary, ito yon. So, hindi nasasubject sa different stories. So, yung kanyang pagsunod, nung una, hindi niya gusto, no? Pero, hindi naman niya realize na mangyayari ito sa ngayon. So, nakikita niya to ngayon, she's in heaven, she's with us, at nakikita niya yung effect ng pagsusulat niya sa kanyang diary. Because we have something to reflect on, we have something to look back, no? We have something to learn from. Ako, nagda-diary rin ako. Matagal na. Pero hindi consistent. Na yung may mga times na tatama rin kang magsulat. Pero ngayon, nakakapagsulat ako, nakakapagawa ko ng videos and everything because of the 3 AM program. And someday, hindi siya ganun ka-widespread. No? Pero tinutuloy-tuloy ko lang. Bakit tinutuloy-tuloy? Hindi natin alam maybe it's not yet the time today for many people to read or to watch, no? But someday, many people will discover this and will find meaning, will transform their lives, no? Kung ano man ang mag-effect nito someday. Kayo din, if you want something to, for someday, no? May mga bagay na maayos, parang testament yan no? You write your last will and testament. Kung wala kang last will and testament, pag namatay ka, walang basis yung may iwan mong tagapagmana. Kung kaya mangyayari, they will have an extrajudicial settlement. On their own, sila ang magsisettle ng may iwan mong property. Kasi wala ka namang nahabilin. No, but, if you were able to draft and then have it officially documented by having it notarized, ganun So you will have your last will and testament. Pag namatay ka in that event, no, yung mga maiiwan mo, hindi na sila yung mag-aaway-away pa. Mag-aaway-away pa rin siguro, no? Pero meron naman na silang susundin. And wala na silang magagawa because what is stated in your last will is your last will. Yun yung susundin. Walang ibang susundin. So parang ganun din sa diary, no? Thank you, Sister Faustina. Thank you, Saint Faustina, for having the diligence, the consistency, no, to write in your diary. Dahil sa pagsusulat niya sa diary, imagine niyo, no, everyday may content ako, no? Ako mismo, no? Kasi mahirapan lang mag-isip, ano bang susulat ko ngayon, bang gagawin ko ngayon. But because there is this diary, every day I have content. Meron akong content na ibabahagi every day. Just because Faustina was able to write everything in her diary.